going.
Hi guys, Dr. Fox here with Sarah and MyGenePro. Today we're going to talk a little bit about baby genetics.
Yep. So actually one of the things that we posted about in our blog recently was that it's not just about what mom does when she's pregnant that controls the genetics of her child. And what we know about epigenetics is that through lifestyle choices, we can actually activate and deactivate certain genes. So that's really huge when you're thinking in terms of creating the best life for your future children. But what I mean by it's not just the pregnant mom's responsibility is that they actually found that we activate and deactivate genes for our future generations in the life that we're living right now. So as a woman, you're carrying all of the eggs that you're ever going to carry. And when you live a lifestyle full of stress, you're actually activating genes for your future children to have more stress-like responses, that they're more prone to stress disorders than somebody who is not chronically stressed. And an example of this would actually be a study that they did on Holocaust survivors. And they found that these Holocaust survivors' children were showing these stress disorders much more likely than people who did not experience, same Jewish descent, but did not experience the Holocaust. And this is just an expression of how our lifestyle can actually impact future generations, and it impacts your children. So stress is just one example of how you can actually alter your DNA. But lifestyle choices like the way we eat, if we are smoking, if you're inhaling toxic fumes all the time, those are the kind of things that you want to start being mindful of, whether you have kids or not, just in preparation for future generations.
Yeah, and the last thing that we wanted to look at, a new research study just came out and they put it on CBS News. There's actually 6 genes that you can look at to determine if you're more likely to have a preterm labor, so a premature baby. That's big, because when we were going through the labor process, some of our concerns was, especially in my family, is premature labor. And our hopes were to have a home birth or a birth at a birthing center. And the biggest thing that could upset someone is to realize, like, hey, we're having a premature baby, we got to go to the hospital and sit in the ER room or the NICU or OR and just ruin everything that we wanted. And so these genes will tell you, okay, you're more than likely to have a preterm labor. But the cool thing is that there's things that you can do before that even happens to lengthen out your labor, essentially. So that will give you the desired...
Lengthen out your pregnancy.
Well, lengthen out your pregnancy. The pregnancy is going to go a certain length, but to try to at least make you go full term and get the pregnancy that you always wanted. So check out our page, MyGenePro, and like our page, share it with friends, especially people who are going through the pregnancy right now, or people who are thinking about it, because we're going to have a lot of interesting material coming out in the next couple weeks.
Right, and we'd love to share with you those tips that you can do to, if you do have the gene or the genetic marker for preterm labor, we'd love to share those tips with things that you can start incorporating into your supplement regimen, your lifestyle guide, just so that you can have a better chance of having the birth of your dreams. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and share.